welcome back to the Edmonton Dermatology YouTube channel. I'm so glad you joined us today again, and today we're actually going to go pretty scientific.
Very scientific.
Yeah. We're going to talk about CO2 laser, what it does, what it is, and Andrea, the registered LPN here at Edmonton Dermatology, is going to give us lots of great information.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to share with you a quote from someone, I don't even know who said it, it's just unknown. Skincare is essential, makeup is a choice.
Yes.
It's just always fun to think about.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to obviously take care of your skin, and makeup, it just
hides it.
And enhances it, right?
And it can enhance, yes. But it can highlight bad things too.
That's true. If you go overboard. You're right, I've seen those people.
Yes.
So changes in your skin can sometimes signal changes in your overall health.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
the inside shows outside.
Yeah, it's a reflection, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's coming from Forefront Dermatology. It's just a fun fact. I don't know if it's fun, but so what is CO2 laser?
CO2 laser is a laser, hence the name. Essentially, it's an ablative laser. Ablative meaning it cuts the skin. So essentially, it drills microscopic laser beams into your skin to cause the skin to lose collagen. So then it kind of tricks your skin into going, oh my gosh, I'm missing so much collagen. I need to rebuild it. And usually what happens is your skin rebuilds it as a newer, fresher type of skin.
Okay, so it tricks it, but it doesn't actually get rid of the collagen?
It gets rid of the collagen. So it literally drills into the dermis of the skin. So you have your 3 layers.
Yeah.
So you have your epidermis, your dermis, and then your fat cells. Well, it doesn't go all the way to the fat cells, but it goes into the dermis of the skin where you have collagen. Okay. And because it heats it up down there and drills a hole, your skin is just like, I need to heal this. So it heals it up and usually heals up with stronger collagen.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Nice side effect. So what can CO2 laser treat?
It treats deep lines and deep scars. So very severe acne scarring is a good example for scars. It can treat surgical scars as well, but there's other treatments that might be a little bit easier for surgical scars, simply because having to drill into a scar that's already overgrown can be a little bit uncomfortable. Acne scarring is awesome because it actually helps peel the skin off. And fine lines and wrinkles, deep wrinkles, it helps build that collagen from the bottom, plus it helps shave off the top of the skin. So it really is vaporizing the skin at the top as well as building collagen at the bottom.
Okay.
So you're getting all kinds of fun stuff out of it.
Wow, yeah. And I have a question that goes kind of further into that. How many treatments would be required to...
One.
Oh, wow.
1 treatment. Now you may need a touch-up afterwards, so I guess you could say that's 2, but touch-ups are not usually the entire face. So we would do the entire face for 1 treatment, and face I mean from here up. The CO2 cannot be used on the neck. Okay? It can be used on the chest, not the neck though. We'll get into that in just a second. But touch-ups may require if you have very severe wrinkles or severe scarring. Essentially we would kind of redo the area. So some ladies, we get the smoker's lines around here because we talk and laugh. It's not just from smoking.
Yeah.
Essentially, you may need another round, a touch-up round in that area just to help get it to match the rest of your skin.
Okay. And how does that CO2 laser work?
So I kind of briefly talked about this. It essentially drills microscopic holes into the skin. So when it does that, it actually cauterizes it. So it's not like it's a bleeding mess everywhere, but it is vaporizing skin. So there's actually skin flowing in the air. So I usually wear a great big mask over my face. You have a cooling fan to help you. We use numbing cream, but essentially it is going in there and heating up in the dermis. So that second layer of skin where the collagen is. Collagen loves heat because it sends nutrients. Your body sends nutrients to there, and then it kind of ablates or pretty much vaporizes your skin at the surface to get that new growth of skin cells to come up.
Okay. You said you do the whole face. Is there a time where you would just do spot treatment?
Yes. So if people have just severe scarring in the cheeks, we can do just the cheeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So you might be someone who's younger, who actually doesn't have those deep lines everywhere. You just have really severe acne scarring. Okay. We would just treat that area.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I asked that. Okay. So how long does this treatment take?
So we usually try and take 2 hours to do this treatment. So we do a half hour of numbing cream, and then we kind of show you how to use a cooling fan that you get to control while we do the treatment. And then we kind of take it to your tolerance. So it gives us a good hour and a half. If you're one of those power through it people, we can actually get it done in like half an hour, 45 minutes. But we still like to take our time with it because it is a little bit painful, which is why we use a numbing cream, which is why we use the cooling fan to kind of make it more comfortable for you. But it's just a matter of, you know, if you're a tough it out person, awesome. If you're not, we have lots of time to still take our time with it.
Okay. How long does the CO2 results last?
Very, very long, but you have to use good skincare.
Okay.
Yes, because we pretty much gave you a brand new slate of new skin. Brand new skin. So if you don't keep that new skin happy and healthy, then it's going to revert back, right? And then you're going to have to be coming back to us and going, hey, this never worked.
Yeah.
That's why we always say skincare and treatment together always work the best. So maintenance is key. Yeah. Sometimes people who do have more pigment spots, because of fine lines and wrinkles, you get also pigment spots, so brown spots. CO2 can help with that, but sun exposure still happens. Yeah. Even when you wear your sunscreen, our skin is still trying to protect us. So you get the odd little spot here and there. We may have to touch it up with a different type of laser. We will probably not go over with it with the CO2 again. We'll just do maybe an IPL, get that little bit of pigment out of the skin before it becomes deep inset, and then we're done.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, what can I expect after I've had a CO2 laser treatment?
So we had the treatment done, everything's said and done. You are looking at 2 weeks of downtime, meaning healing time. Okay, so it is a pretty big commitment. And this is downtime, meaning you are hiding from the sun and the public. Because like I said, we're drilling into the skin, so it's cutting into the skin. Yeah. It's ablating the surface. It's invasive. Yeah. So you are actually leave here kind of crusty, a little bit bleedy. As the days progress, the swelling kicks in on day 3 quite severely. And then that crusting actually starts to peel off. It's kind of not sweaty, but kind of greasy. That's for a whole week, you're like that. And then finally everything starts to peel off in a lot. And as your skin continues to heal, you're kind of pink for the second week after all that peeling's done. So all that time you have to hide from the sun. Yeah. Most people probably won't want to see you because they'll be very concerned about what happened, even though it's nothing major. But there is a lot of commitment on care for your skin afterwards and stuff like that, and trying to, even if you have pets at home, they have to stay away from your face. Yeah. Pets are very intuitive of if you're hurting, they're going to try and heal you and lick you, which is not good for this because it is technically an open wound. Yeah, you don't want any bacteria getting in, even though they mean well. Yep. So how do I plan for this treatment, laser treatment? Absolutely. So plan for 2 weeks of downtime. Yeah. Yeah. So, and also plan to have ice packs at home. So I usually suggest people make ice packs so that they have them in their freezers so that they can, use them when they need to. There's prescriptions that we usually give our patients prior to. So if you have a history of cold sores, we do put people on antibiotics just in case, because if your face is an entire wound, let's say, and you get an infection, it's not good. So we usually put people on antibiotics for that. So it's something that we definitely have to sit down and have a long conversation with a consultation to go over with, just to make sure that you are prepared for everything you need to do. Okay. Yes. Good to know. We have a homework sheet for everybody. Yeah, there's definitely planning involved. Much planning, yeah. Okay, so you've already answered this. You require a consultation prior to that. Is there anything else in that consultation we need to know about? Not really. It's just a matter of making sure that you're committed and ready to do this. Like I said, it is one treatment, so that's a bonus. And it lasts for a long time. A long time, as long as you're doing good skincare. So part of that consultation, we do talk about skincare and what to use afterwards to maintain it. And like I said, we may need to use the odd lesser invasive machine to actually be able to kind of keep things maintained, make sure that those pigment spots are showing up. If you do get the little more fine lines are showing up again around here, again, we have treatments that aren't as invasive. Okay. But CO2 laser isn't exactly something we recommend to do like on a yearly basis. That will obliterate a lot of the cells in your skin, like your fat cells. Too much heat can actually kill your fat cells, which then you start losing.
It doesn't look good on your face.
No, it's, you lose the volume in your skin and stuff like that, which, I mean, you can use fillers, which we talked about in a video that we did earlier, but filler can only go so far. So if you get a CO2 laser on a yearly basis, that's not quite recommended.
It's not recommended.
Yeah.
No, for sure not. And the last question I have is, how much does it cost for a CO2 laser treatment?
It kind of depends on what area. Like if you're doing a full face, absolutely we have a price exactly for the full face. But if you're wanting a certain area, that is something that we have to kind of gauge time-wise and what kind of care afterwards and stuff like that. So it's definitely a consultation is needed. So definitely come and visit us here at Edmonton Dermatology Cosmetic Center, and we can kind of talk in great detail about it.
Great, thanks so much. Thanks for all the information.
Welcome.
I'm going to be looking that up more and find out more info. Thanks for joining us. Maybe drop a question if you have one. Maybe we can even sometime down the road get some before and afters and maybe put them up on the Facebook page. Even maybe some here on a YouTube video.
Yep.
That would be great. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to Edmonton Dermatology on YouTube and like the video if you got something good out of it. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.